It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers.
Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith.
Anaya Smith on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Set. Ready?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you the option to play whatever you want to do. And for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Young working from the gun. Pulled in by top trouble. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Out of the gun. Young. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, it can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Takes the handoff now low. Look at that power. Deep left side. This is inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Start this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's going to this up and across the midfield corner to the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Slot receivers headed left.
Set.
First down, Young. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that, it just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a drop. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 28% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But being this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Drill green. Red, cycle. Needle, blue. Cut.
Going to throw here on third. Puts him there on there, deep down the left. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Aaron Williams. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
He's so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. The Red Series are going to keep Andy prematurely. You don't want to be playing a high schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Striker, 3, ready?
We go counter, it's Jacobs. The sideline to the 45. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Steal, set, hut. Hut, hut.
Play action, Love. The Panthers are just too much here. They're taken down. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
It's now second.
Right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Panthers piling the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring kick to the game. Sanders connects on the goal after. And the Packers are out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the kick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive. Putting them in practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Black shot. 6, mega. Set.
On third down, it's Young. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. Let's go for the Panthers first.
And the Panthers
Red.
first down.
Down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Green jack. Ready.
Here's Young again. He's going deep this time. Oh, they did it yet again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Young's pass. Intercepted.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they limit the damage to 7 yards on that game. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
On the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
On the double.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Blue, 32.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. The Packers on top early. Will return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football love to hear this talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. That's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play fake, it's Love. Flushed into the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Jacobs out there. He does not get to that block. Like he might get there. 4th down coming up.
For you, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Set drill, 52. Black, 95. Six, mega. Check.
They're going to go. It's Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. On the right sideline, there's space. This is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Well, they had to try something down the 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse, taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. He's got room to roll. Now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now some 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Jacobs is here. He fumbled that football. And the Panthers get to that one.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Right.
All right, working from the gun to Sons. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, 22.
Shotgun snap now to Young. On the outright complete. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
That's good.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts are just so important. The best of them make it look so easy.
And he's short of first after a minor gain.
Okay, right.
2nd and 3 now.
Red,
7-yard
yellow.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now on the shotgun. And they pick him up again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it up. The Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over
First call here coming from the shotgun.
The 37-yard line.
Here we go, set. 45, wide, hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Chased out to his right. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Drill, green. Ready, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just hits this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier kick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the
Here we
pocket,
go, here
he
we
was
go.
either going to try to run for it or know where to go, so he simply threw it away.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
10 black. Fury, yellow. Check, hut.
Throwing again. Love. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
I may
16
love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we ready.
On the sneak, it's Love. He won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Needle, yellow. 43, set.
Throwing, it's Love. Well, this got waited, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Ready, break.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here.
52, blue. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Panthers throw their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd for the end of this game. That one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Jimmy Horn on the return. Reverse so far. Makes that to the 37 as he's tackled.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. One play in blocking his stride is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
18 on the play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights.
Is good.
And And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Love now on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
They'll take over.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Wait, here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Powers ahead for about 5. And it's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates a new decision now defensively.
And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later. That next 3rd down coming.
Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this kid not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. Pass it on, Jacobs. And he's brought down on that 1st of the game.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
50, green, steel, black, blue, yep, stick, mega, rail, yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too.
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. They didn't break how they wanted it, so he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Black shot. Set. Clock 45. White. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. He throws it far to the center of the field. And sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, defeats in third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it.